have a country right now, everyone's taking vitamin D like candy because the experts say it. There's a time for vitamin D. If you have low potassium and you're taking vitamin D, that's going to make it worse. And so if you take iron pills will constipate you like no tomorrow. I mean, it's one of those nutrient minerals you got to be careful with. Behind anemia, you got to look at what's causing the anemia. First, you got to look at that liver. You know, that's where that anemia and blood is really manufactured. But you're going to see this copper and iron go hand in hand. That's Mars and Venus. It's a dialect. And behind the anemias, you're going to see copper. And they're both important nutrients, but we just look at the iron part of the equation. We don't look at the copper part of the equation. And we're a country plagued with copper toxicity. And so it's, you know, getting people healthy this is why this test shows me, this is like a fingerprint. So it's a blueprint into your biochemistry. So I know that this is you, and everyone's unique and different. And sometimes the problem is in the delivery of the nutrients. Sometimes the problem is in once the nutrient gets in, how it's being utilized. So there's so many facets to this. That's why it's like a big puzzle. And we're just putting the pieces of the puzzle together to give you a fighting chance to overcome whatever chronic thing that you're suffering through. And our country is plagued with chronicity. I think we're #1 in the world in cancer. 1 out of 2 will get cancer. 1 out of 2 will die of heart disease. 1 out of 3 is diabetic or pre-diabetes. Everyone has some form of arthritic ache or pain. And when I showed you that slow metabolism, that slow oxidation, that's that calcium depositing into the brain called your amyloid plaque, your Alzheimer's. That's the calcium depositing in your heart called your arterial sclerosis. That's the calcium depositing in your kidneys causing kidney stones and gallstones, or in the joints of all the arthritis. And so we got to look at that calcium magnesium because that's a biggie. And when that calcium spills out, it's depositing where it shouldn't be depositing. So that's why this is such a great window into your biochemistry.